Welcome to Ophiuchus Tarot. We are back again with another channel message for the collective. But before we jump right in and get started, I just want to take a moment, say hi, and welcome to new subscribers. I am so happy to have you on board with us. Thank you for becoming part of the Ophiuchus tribe. As always, it is an absolute honor and blessing to read for each and every single one of you. That being said, we're going to jump in. Let's see what Spirit has in store for you all today. Ooh, wow. Okay. Honesty straight off the bat here. Let's see. What else? Oh, that didn't want to go in. What was that? Single. Before I speak on it. Storm. Okay. You know, I feel like someone told a little white lie. I don't know if they were single and they told you that they weren't because they didn't know how to respond to you, or that they were single when they were actually in a relationship. I do feel like it could go either way. And I feel like it was all because they didn't know how to respond, because I feel like this person feels something for you. I do feel like something about your energy creates an emotional storm within this person. It says tremors or turmoils coming ahead. I heard tremors. So it's like, I feel like, you know, that shaking in the pit of your stomach that you get when you're really nervous. That's what I kind of felt right then. It's like my whole body was almost shaking with it. Yeah, her divine feminine. Okay, so listen, if you are the divine feminine, I feel like I'm talking about you. Now, I feel like this person feels this way about you. It's something about your softness. It's something about who you are at your core that makes this person shake. It's something about, I don't know if it's the purity of you as a soul. This person just feels you on a deeper level. And I feel like, yeah, they told a lot. They told a lie. They were keeping that secret. And I don't know if they thought they could keep it until the grave. It's like they ran from you, but they didn't want to run from you. And I feel like they created distance even though they didn't want distance. It's like whatever they said really kind of snowballed and put them in a rough spot, I want to say. Spirit has been trying to kind of intervene in this situation. Divine intervention, time for reflection. It's like, I feel like they gave this other soul time to figure it out. It's like time to figure out how they could rectify the situation. You know, they may have gone off in search of a bit of fun or a bit of something to kind of keep their mind occupied instead of really worrying about this situation. But it's meant to come back in. There's a fated meeting. It's an important connection. I feel like they know that. I feel like they feel that when it comes to you. It's like you're the one that they can't quite write off as being just nothing, right? I feel like they could go out and have a whole bunch of different experiences with different people, and it just doesn't hold a candle to the energy that the two of you share together. And I feel, yeah, I feel like this person actually really, it's like you wound up in their heart. I don't know how you did it, and they don't know how you do it, but I feel like that's where you are. You live there now, is what I hear. I don't feel like this person tried for that. In fact, I feel like they tried to run from it because it was frightening. You could be a single parent. They could be a single parent. Or there are other responsibilities that this person wanted to focus on before they stepped in your direction. It's like you're too real in the moment, or it was too much in the moment. I don't know if they were just struck in the moment and came up with a quick, like, I want to say like a quick lie to just kind of stall for time. But I feel like the way it came out and the words that they chose may have ended the situation right there. And I feel like that wasn't something they intended on doing. And maybe if it did, that it almost felt like relief in the moment until it's like the next moment came along and they were like, oh my God, I really messed up. Like, I really messed this up. Um, they may have tried to meet new people. Like I said, may have tried to date other people to kind of get you out of their system. But something about it, they just knew they weren't going to be able to rid themselves of you, because you were kind of tied into the heart space. It's like you wiggled your way in there. Like I said, again, I want to say they don't know how you got in there. You just did. It's like they just turned around and realized you were sitting center chest, right? Um, I feel like they may have told their friends certain things, maybe some truth, maybe some lies, depends on how they were feeling about the situation. They may have tried to kind of smooth things over, like, I want to say in their own mind and in their own heart, by utilizing lies to kind of paint a picture, right? And kind of crop you in a certain way. I feel like it was very unflattering towards you if that's the case, and maybe more flattering towards themselves. I feel like because they were embarrassed about the way that they handled the situation. I feel like you're sitting in peace, and I feel like not only do you sit in peace, but I feel like when this person is near you or they connect with your energy, they feel peaceful. And I feel like that right there, that in itself lets them know that they kind of messed up, right? They're missing you. They're missing the energy. They may think about you a lot. The fears got in the way. But in order to kind of fix that, what do they have to do, right? They had their time. Now they've been thinking about it. They have to have courage. They have to have strength to really come back in and make something of this. They may have been non-committal in the past, very independent, and maybe that was something that, you rocked inside of them, right? It's like you made them question whether or not they truly wanted this type of lifestyle, right? I don't know. Maybe there was hurting, agonizing pain over what they lost or what they threw away. They may have knowingly threw it away in the moment, thinking that you were replaceable, right? And I feel like as time went on and they realized that you were kind of stuck in their heart space, it's like then the pain came. And I feel like it was a delayed type reaction, because I feel like they weren't off partying. They were having fun, maybe with different people, keeping their mind very occupied, right? And their time very occupied until, I don't know, it's like divine intervention comes along and this person has time to think. They have time to see what their life is and maybe even what it could have been like had they taken you on in that moment, right? I feel like there is a great amount of regret in this energy. I can feel it. Yeah, there's unfinished business here, unresolved situation. They feel that with you. Can they make it new again? Can they have this new love? Can they renew that hope? They felt safety and comfort in your energy. It's just an energy of peace that you provide. We did see that earlier, and I kind of feel like, I hear the world is cold, baby. So it's cold out there, right? It can be very cold out there. And to find someone who makes you feel safe and warm and comforted, it's like no matter what's going on out there, if they're sitting with you in your energy, they're calm, they're peaceful. You know, that speaks volumes, right? That's how you know you found your person, right? When you can find peace and comfort and safety in someone's energy, in their heart space, right? I feel like that's something they've realized that, you know, they didn't get with other hookups, right? Other one night stands. It's like, I don't know if they even had a one night with you, could be for some. Um, for others, I feel like it was just the peace they found in your energy. Maybe you were more on a friend scale. Maybe it was just like in passing these energies, these smiles, these quiet knowings, right? Could be for some. I feel like certain songs remind this person of you. They can't get it out of their mind. They can't get it out of their head. They can't get it out of wrapping around their heart. That's what I keep getting. It's you're stuck in there. And it's like no matter what they do, I feel like I want to say much to their dismay. And I feel like it was that for the longest time. But I feel like they're starting to realize now there's a reason for it. There's a reason you're still there. There's a reason you're still stuck in that heart space. Maybe they can still do something about it. Could be for some. I feel like they may have surrendered to this situation, to the fact that you're just there, right? They had to surrender to that, to just know that they love someone. Even it's like you can love someone and love them from a distance, but I feel like they did that for a while, but I feel like it still brought heartache. I feel like what they want to do, truly, if they were honest with themselves, which I feel like some of them are getting to that point, if they were honest with themselves, they'd know that they want you a whole lot closer. They'd admit to themselves that they want you right there. They want to know what the future might look like with you in it, right? Um, there could have been third parties. I feel like there probably were. Now, third parties don't have to always be people, although I do feel like there could have been a whole lot of people involved. Um, but the interference could have been them just dealing with their fears, them just dealing with all their other responsibilities, maybe work or school or whatever it was that they were going through at the time. Could have been bills or, other pressing matters, right? I feel like it was easy for them to fall into the energy of taking care of everything they had in their immediate vicinity at the time to kind of get themselves out of it. Now we have the hymn. So we have the divine masculine energy here. So I do feel like this masculine is really starting to step in. When I see divine masculine, I think this is someone who has stepped into their power, who is really starting to come into divine balance, right? Starting to understand, starting to take responsibility for their falls and then their wins at the same time. It's like I feel like this person really understands themselves on a deeper level. They may have done some type of healing work. Yeah, we have regrets. Regrets the mistake. And I feel like in this particular situation, it has to do with you, collective. They regret the way they handled this situation. They regret the way they, I don't know, maybe they let a lot of time pass in between. Maybe they gave you the opportunity out there to find someone else. I don't know. Are you happy with someone else? You could be, right? They do admire you from afar. We have secret admirer and timid. They may be actually, when I see timid, I want to go like this. No, 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 no. But then I kind of want to go, like maybe because I feel like this person is not known to be timid or shy or I feel like this is the life of the party. This is someone that maybe a lot of people know. This person could be well known in the community, in the friend groups. I don't know, well known for something, right? And this is not a shy person. This is like the boss, right? I hear boss man. It's like people may look up to this person, but I feel like if they were truly honest with themselves, we're going to go there again. And I feel like they can be. They're timid when it comes to you. Why? Because there's something more about you. I feel like this person sees you more of an equal, more of someone they would want. It's like they would worry that maybe they couldn't be enough for you. It's like you're not maybe one to kind of follow the crowd and praise this person or hang on to their every word. I almost kind of feel like the way you move is different. And this is almost, I want to say, maybe one of the first times that this person has maybe felt insecure when it comes to the partner that they want. I feel like if they wanted it before, it was only like maybe for fun or to kind of show off some arm candy, whether masculine, feminine, doesn't matter. But that's kind of what I'm getting here. It's like to look good in front of others. But I feel like to actually be a good person, because I feel like that's how they see you, to be that good person. It's like that good-hearted person, the one that kind of does the same things in private as they do in the outside world. It's like you are on the up and up, right? I just kind of feel that way. And yeah, we've got an I'm sorry or an apology. You may get that from this person. They may run across you somewhere or try to be where you might be. Yeah, they get a lot of signs. You may still also get signs about this person. They may still be stuck in your energy. I feel like if they're thinking about you, as much as I kind of feel that they are in this now moment or have been recently, or I heard as of late, you'll be feeling them. They may pop up in your dreams. They may pop up here and there. Like little things that remind you of this person may kind of stick out to you at this time. It's like, oh, they're into frogs, or they loved frogs, and you see little frogs everywhere. It's like every time you like move your screen, it's like, oh, there's another frog. It's like Spirit's trying to tell you that this person is thinking about you. Now, I don't know, frogs could be for someone, since I kind of picked that out there, but I feel like they may be having the same thing. It's like, oh, you like crystals? Everywhere they turn around, there's a picture of another crystal, or there's one sitting in front of them when they walk into a store, right? It's like, or your favorite animal, or whatever it is. It's like something that really reminds this person of you. That's what's kind of, they're being bombarded with those. And I feel like Spirit's trying to encourage this person to follow those nudges, right? Those inner nudges, because it could take them somewhere where they actually want to be. Yeah. We have marriage here, sacred union. I do feel like if this person is kind of daydreaming about a future, this could be newer to this person. It's like maybe they've been having a lot of fun. Maybe that's where they are in their life, or they were in their life. Maybe it's not holding as much fun as it used to. It's like going out, partying. Maybe it's just getting old. Maybe it's just getting tiring. It's like, I wouldn't mind going out every once in a while, meet up with the guys or meet up with the girls, have a little bit of fun, and then go back to my person, go back to my secure, my solid, right, my comfort. And I feel like that's what this person is thinking. It's like, maybe I want a home base at this point. Maybe I want to kind of set down some roots, make something solid, right? Really kind of commit myself here. It's like I've had all these other experiences and they were fun, right? They kind of shaped where I am now, right? But maybe I want something more. Maybe I'd like to kind of invest in something, right? And I kind of feel like when their mind goes in that direction, collective, it moves towards you. Now I said collective, and in my mind I wanted to say flip it, switch it. So it's like, if this is you, this could be you, where you're like, I've got someone on my mind. Whenever I think about maybe settling down, they're the one that crosses my mind. They're the one that kind of fills that position in my daydream, right? That's what I'm kind of getting. What would it be like if I proposed to this person? If I had the commitment there, it would be very healing. I feel like for this person to be able to release the what ifs, or the little insecurities surrounding whether or not you would give them a chance, right? It's like you're the one that they truly want to give them a chance, and it's like that's the one that frightens them the most. It's like you would be the one that maybe could say no, and it would actually hurt, right? Any other thing, they could just brush it off, or explain it away. It's like, they weren't on my level anyway, whatever. But I feel like for you, yeah, there's anxiety and worry. There's something more here. And I feel like you might think that this person wasn't interested, or maybe they were worried that you weren't interested. There's been silence for sure. Is there anything else, Spirit? Yeah, we have twin flame, divine connection, whatever name you want to put on it. Some of you don't believe in that twin flame dynamic, or don't want to use that term. That's fine. This card just represents a divine connection, a connection that is unexplainable, the way the two of you are magnetized together. Now look, we've got breakup, and that was in reverse. Now all these other cards are in the upright. That one was in reverse. It's there for a reason. I'm going to leave it that way. Breakup, it says forever, endings. It's in reverse. What does that mean, collective? Well, they don't want it to be over. They feel like there's still a chance, right? It doesn't have to be gone forever, does it? I feel like there's a questioning element to the way that this person is thinking. And I feel like their thoughts have been here, there, and everywhere. Yeah, look at this. A reconciliation and a rebuild. It's like, can we do it again? Can we fix it? I think you can. I feel like there's more here between the two of you. I feel like you may have a soft spot in your heart for this person as well. I do almost kind of want to say there's mirroring type of energy. For some of you, there was addiction or unhealthy attachments or unhealthy habits in the past. There could have been some sort of toxicity. They could have been wearing the mask, kind of shape-shifting, mimicking how they thought that the outside world needed to see them. So there could have been something like that going on in the background, just as like a backstory, maybe to make more sense to see if you kind of fit into this reading. Um, so for some, maybe they had addictions, or for some, they felt like maybe they were addicted to you, or there was something wrong because the energy of the magnetism here was so strong. They may have felt like maybe there's something wrong with them. It's like maybe the connection is unhealthy because I feel unhealthy or stressed out when I think about it, because it's like you came along and I feel like energetically you were a lot more than they were used to. It's like you stirred up things inside them, you woke up pieces of them, and they weren't ready for that all at once. It's like, hello, knock knock, the future's here, but I'm not ready for the future yet. It's kind of the energy that I'm getting here. Yeah, I heard, can we still have it? It's still available. It's still on offer here. Bliss and happiness for the future. Growth, expansion, right? Wide open space to grow. It's like, can we still do this? Maybe jumping towards you wouldn't be such a gamble. I didn't know there was another one in reverse. Oh, doesn't look like it. There's much in here. Everything looks like it's in the upright, but so maybe jumping towards you wouldn't be such a gamble. Maybe it's the right thing to do. I kind of feel like that's where this person might be. It's like, can we still balance this out? Trying to read between the lines. Are you still available? Are you still kind of open to my energy? I feel like they may be kind of looking in online. It's like, did you put an end to this? Are you feeling like there's no second chances, collective? It's like, I don't know, maybe not, right? Maybe there's room for change. Maybe we can make this something more. I hear I'm in a better place now, and I feel like that's where this person is at. They may be reaching out very, very soon. Could be online somehow, maybe through social media somehow. Could just be a regular old text message. Could be a knock at the door for some of you. I don't know. They did ghost for a while. They did disappear for a while. I want to say there's been silence or there's been quiet, but I feel like as much as there's been physical separation, I feel like emotional separation has never really occurred. I almost want to say you've always just been wrapped up in the heart space, and they kind of, I see someone patting their chest. It's like, yeah, like checking for a moment. It's like, are you still in there? And then it's almost like a comforting thing knowing that you're there. It's like knowing that they're capable of that level of love or understanding. I feel like it's more of an unconditional love. You know, they may not have even known you all that well, but there was something about you that tugged on their heartstrings. There's something about I hear tangled all up in my heartstrings. It's like there was something about you that just landed there. Again, I kind of feel like, you know, it wasn't planned, but it just happened. And I feel like it almost happened the other way around, but I don't feel like they know that. There's home foundation. It's like, can we build strong? Can we make it something? I'm going to drop it here. I feel like there's been a whole lot of inner growth, and I feel like this is two whole people. Like I said, when I saw that divine masculine, divine feminine type of energy, these are two people who have really kind of done the work as they've moved through life. So yeah, this is a soulmate. They still want a family situation. I could keep going, but I feel like I don't need to at this point. I feel like we've pretty much got it all out here. This person may be coming back around very, very soon, looking for an opportunity just to talk, just to see if sparks still fly, just to see if maybe their energy, you'd be receptible to it, right? It's like maybe open to the thought of kind of reigniting that spark. I feel like that's what it comes down to. It's like, can we really have a future? I heard, can we be a family? Maybe we can have that together. I don't know. It's up to you, collective. I'm just the reader. As always, I just let you know what is coming so you can make a well-informed decision about what you want for yourself. It's always entirely up to you. I would never tell you what you can or can't do. But Spirit's just saying it's coming and you'll get to decide. All right, collective, your initials, their initials, and any other messages that may flow through. Feels like we've got a lot out here today, but if you felt the reading and you don't see your initials, no worries. If you felt the reading, trust in your intuition and your feelings. It's like your gut feelings. I feel like you'll know if this is for you. You'll have felt it. You'll be like, wow, part of that really, really resonates with me. I understand that. You've got a certain person that kind of popped into your mind. I want to say go with that. Go with those instincts. So these are just extras always, right? And they do provide some other channeled messages most of the time. So we'll see what else is coming out here. I hear PK, so I don't know if that's somebody's nicknames. I also hear DJ. And I didn't really think about it in the musical sense, but could be for someone. Rid. It's like, are you rid of this person? Are you rid of me? Or it's like, have you gotten me out of your system? It's almost like this person's asking, have you gotten them out of your system? Because they can't seem to kind of untangle you. And I feel like at this point, they're not even trying. They're just almost kind of happy that you're stuck in there. It's like I said, it lets them know that they can love that much deeper. I feel like this person's at a crossroads and they're kind of figuring out where they want to go. Yeah, I heard a K-turn. It's like I see somebody in a car making a K-turn so they can go back in the other direction. It's like, yeah, I heard back to the past and then I heard XoXo. It's like, can we find love back to the past? For some of you, like I said, I don't know if this is a one night stand. I don't know if you dated this person. I feel like if you dated this person, it probably wasn't that much of anything. It was probably just like maybe the getting to know you stages. I don't feel like this was all out like relationship. I just feel like there was a lot to still be explored in this situation. Like it could have never gotten off the ground. It could have been like more in passing. I just feel like there's something where that unexpected, it's like, how did you get there? Because if you were dating someone, I could see how you'd get kind of wrapped up in their heart space. But I feel like this person was kind of shocked by that. And I feel like they maybe acted out in certain ways, trying to maybe rid themselves of you in the beginning. I see RJ, so that could be somebody's initials as well. I heard making a pit stop first, and I see somebody pulling their car off, gassing up at like the gas station, going in, grabbing some food, using the restroom. It's like, I almost kind of feel like that's what this person is kind of mentally, emotionally, physically doing, taking a little moment, getting themselves in order, kind of fueling up or resting up. I hear stretching your legs. So this person may be stretching their mind just a little bit before they step in. So it might not be exactly today. Could be for some of you, but I feel like it's coming. It's up and coming. I want to say it's coming in soon. Could be, I want to say around Easter or maybe right after. I hear could be like a spring break type of energy where this person's like in the area. And maybe they just see you in passing. I feel like they spark something. If so, they'll work to spark it there. Sorry, I had to blow out that candle. It's getting really low. Okay, I was like, is that a symbol for something? It's still going. Wow, it almost looks like it's gonna light back up. And I feel like that might be a symbol for something as well. It's like time may kind of tamp things down, but I feel like there's still something that smolders underneath it all, right? Oh my gosh, I hear here comes the smolder. From Tangled. So if those of you who know, it always, that part always makes me laugh. But I kind of see that energy here. So this person, when they come towards you, they may really turn up the heat and really kind of come in really smooth. I feel like they've got some, I hear magician energy. So they've got some tools under their belt that I feel like maybe a little harder for you to resist. I feel like this person's very attractive. I feel like you find them very attractive. They find you very attractive and sparks just fly. I feel like it's easy for this person to kind of make their way in towards you. So that's for who it's for. Oops, sorry, bumped the camera. Okay. Oh, wow, quite a bit, but look at this one. This one always gives me Valentine, romance, and then we've got love here, surrounded by, it looks like a rope. So I just kind of feel like, yeah, I hear two ends of the same rope. It's like it just comes together. This is like red thread type of energy going on here as well. We have portal energy. I do feel like could have been this past full moon that kind of woke this person up. Maybe they released some things, or you released some things that maybe opened you up to move through the next. I just feel like something happened, a letting go of sorts, and that has created room for this kind of to come in. I don't know if it was some fears that this person has released as well, just maybe recently, or has yet to do it. They might be doing that very soon, releasing certain things. Yeah, we've got Emperor, Empress energy. And you know, if you look at this crown, it reminds me of the one from Tangled. Tangled could have something to do with it, or Rapunzel. Maybe somebody has really long hair, could be for someone. Just as a side note, doesn't have to be, of course, but I don't know. Maybe they nicknamed you Rapunzel or something like that. I don't know. We do have angel wings here, so I do feel like Spirit is on deck with trying to help this move forward in a really positive way. We have the castle here. I do kind of feel like there is an opportunity for stability moving forward in this situation. Yeah, we do have the skull and crossbones. This kind of reminds me of past toxicity. So it wasn't without its toxic moments, or without its fears or worries or anxieties, but I do feel like they can be overcome, especially with the stability of this this castle type building here. I feel like there are things that are stronger than that. Faith can be stronger than fears, and I feel like that's what this person had to kind of maybe step into, their faith of what they felt, or their clear knowing, their intuition, had to be stronger than their fears. And I feel like maybe that's something they get to very soon. We have the cuff key, oops, with the anchor. Now, so I feel like these two obviously came out together, so they go together. So I'm going to read them together. I do feel like I look at this as being steering towards where you want to drop anchor. And I feel like being very attached to that, or chained to the fact, like in the mind, in the heart, that this is what I want. I want to be locked in here, right? It's like I have the key. So it's like I know where I want to go, and it really will take them putting in the effort and energy to make it go where they want it to go. And I feel like they know that they're responsible for their action steps to make this kind of happen, right? Or to start it up. It's like, and then, you know, of course, there'll have to be reciprocity in this situation, but I feel like they're the one that's maybe has to kind of step forward and make it a thing, right? There's a lot of opportunity for growth here. This one always kind of reminds me of Christmas flowers. So I don't know if this person has really been thinking about you. I want to say for the past few months, maybe since Christmas, if you're getting here on time, it's like maybe they were kind of like you would pop up. You started popping up in their mind that much more since then. Yeah, this is part of their spiritual journey, I want to say, part of their growth, expansion. I want to say stepping into power, rising to new heights, and maybe a bit of exploration. I feel like you're just next on the list of, it's like where they're heading. It's really gorgeous energy. I really love it. I feel like this could be a great opportunity for a life partner. I do feel like that's what this would be. Of course, it always does take two people to really put in the effort, the energy to make this go where it really needs to go, right? So it'll be up to the two of you, but I feel like Spirit is saying that opportunity for more is there, right? I feel like that's it. All right, collective, that is what I have for you all. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to become part of this Ophiuchus tribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.